city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car, the symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling car 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective. An ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request
E
uniforms
aí
for an
pessoal,
evidence search unless
bem-vindos a
there's
mais um
some
vídeo,
kind
vamos
of
trazer
catch.
para
Ever the
vocês
optimist.
L.A.NOIRE, e
Beam of
vamos nessa.
sunshine himself.
E só um aviso que eu vou perceber aí que eu voltei tudo de novo, porque os outros vídeos estão tudo privado. Estão privado porque os outros vídeos a qualidade não era boa, filmava pelo celular, na câmera. E esse não. E vamos ver o que acontecendo aí.
A Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys.
Olha o cara aí, esse cara aí que...
I'm not expecting any miracles here.
Vamos pegar ele no...
Bag it and return it to technical
ser detetive,
I'm out of here.
virar detetive.
Happy hunting.
Aqui lá de trás. Esse aí que falou agora. Vocês estão ligados, né? Quem acompanha a série tá ligado. Vamos nessa, sem enrolação. Umas pistas aqui, né? Um jornal.
Dr. Fontaine.
Sem enrolação, eu cortei a parte, beleza, pessoal? Vamos nessa, vamos ver o que tem pra cá.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Que estrago,
Hell
hein?
of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Se não me engano, a arma tá lá em cima, né?
Ralph,
É isso
there's something
mesmo,
on the
é isso
rooftop.
mesmo. Tá em cima do
How the hell
telhado.
did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
O L.A.NOIRE, cara, é um jogo sensacional, mano.
So we need to find a way up.
Pode jogar 3 vezes toda hora, mano. Zerar, depois zerar de novo, porque eu nunca zerei. Vou zerar com vocês, mas tô curiosidade de ver o final,
Smith
mano.
Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here.
Munições
Interesting
todas carregadas, né?
We should follow up on this now before the perp tries to leave
Arma
town.
carregadinha, hein?
We have the gun, Cole.
O cara
Let's
não
take it
usou
back to
arma, né?
Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Ah, eu tô jogando no Xbox 360, hein?
No harm in doing some digging. The suits
Pra
didn't
quem
seem to
tiver
give much of a
dúvida qual console que eu tô jogando.
You'd rather round up drunks and help
Nessa.
old ladies across the road?
Captain foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Marcamos já o local, nessa. Pessoal, eu vou evitar de falar no vídeo, só vou falar quando são partes importantes e não importantes, beleza? Vou comentar alguma coisa, eu vou falar, mas eu vou me manter em silêncio. E voltando naquele assunto, eita, quase bati. Voltando naquele assunto que eu deixei privado, mano, os vídeos antigos. Quem não sabe, minha primeira série, meu primeiro vídeo foi o L.A.NOIRE. Só que a qualidade tá péssima. Eu gravei pela câmera, espero que vocês entendam. Eu tô regravando tudo de novo. E chegando já. Agora eu vou ficar bem quieto. Uma loja de arma, né? Me parece ser.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl
Ok,
grips, Cole.
então, vamos
You see it on
procurar
there?
o nome, né? Cadê? Aqui.
We're in luck.
Aqui,
Errol
aqui.
Schroeder.
Achei.
203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in
Beleza.
February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it?
Beleza.
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga
Vou marcar
Den.
aqui o local e vamos nessa.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Chegamos no apartamento, né? Vamos ver se o suspeito tá aí.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Ele tá no segundo andar. Ok.
What do you guys want?
Aí.
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn.
Opa.
Wilshire Division.
Olha quem tá
You're
aí.
the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Opa. Que isso, mano? Vai levar na agressividade. Vamos conversar, mano. Toma.
You ready, tough guy?
Ali. Toma essa. Aí. Uma cabeçada de leve. Toma, outra cabeçada.
You all right?
I'm fine. I hardly
Aí.
felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Vamos pegar o nosso chapéu e vamos ver a pista.
List of names and a series of numbers.
Várias coisas notadas.
Floyd
né?
Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this
Yeah,
all
man,
bright and
pegamos,
shiny with a
camarada.
commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer
É,
Phelps,
então é isso.
badge 1247.
Pessoal, vou ficar por aqui. É isso aí. Valeu, falou e fui.